Welcome to the Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Pradyumn, and for today's episode, we've got someone who loves to game a bit or quite a lot, loves to watch a bit of football, but show him a picture of a high school athlete and a popular innerwear brand, and he just won't know the difference. It's Naeem Sheikh, everybody. Well. Look at how the turntables.
Yeah. Hello,
What?
everyone.
You became broke for financing all our previous restaurants, and now you decided to come and ask for finances yourself.
Yeah. I'm going to twist this episode up. There are some twists coming up that people would have never expected.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, as long as it's not as chaotic like your wife's episode, then we're all good.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Cool. Yeah. My name is Naeem. I was previously a part of Entrepreneur, obviously. No longer. I have sold all my shares to Pradyumn Krishnan.
Yeah.
Letting him carry forward the baton by himself. So born and brought up in the UAE. I graduated from the same school as Pradyumn Krishnan, and that's where I know him from. What else?
How did we first meet? Do you know how we first met?
I don't know. You must have passed some sarcastic, shitty comment, and I might have given a comeback to it, or probably, passed a snarky comment myself.
So, I mean, because we've been co-hosts before, and not a lot of people know how we actually became friends and so of that sort, right? Like, so we knew each other from grade 11, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So all the way from 2009.
Well, technically, I knew from grade 10. I knew you from grade 10 because I'd seen you during our board examinations.
Really?
Ending from the other. Yeah. Because I think I vaguely recall you, Show, and there were two other people that I knew of. One was obviously I had spoken to Suraj at the time.
Of course.
And there was one person who was at Millennium, but he left the year, the year I joined. His name was, I think, Vishal, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, I think so. Yeah.
I do remember seeing you then, but obviously we hadn't had a conversation. I think the first person who I had a conversation with from Millennium at the time was Suraj and Vishal. So yeah.
Yeah. Is that why you were such good friends with Suraj starting off?
I think the community helped getting used to the new surroundings, perhaps.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. But yes, so we met in grade 11 because I had no recollection of the exams, obviously. All right. So, Naeem, before we get to talking about your dream restaurant, I'm not going to talk to you about what the premise is because, actually I should, because your memory is like a goldfish. So you probably don't recall what it is about. So essentially the idea is that you build your dream restaurant. I have all the finances. You have the liberty to go as crazy or as grounded as you'd like to be. I'm sure if I give out names of people who've been on the podcast before, certain memories will jog or will play a part. I think whether it be traumatic or fun. But before we get to talking about your dream restaurant, let's start by, let me ask you the first two questions, which is, are you a foodie? And also, what does food mean to you?
Am I a foodie? Yeah, but I think I'm very selective in the cuisines that I kind of explore. I'm very particular about, more often than not, going to tried and tested cuisine as opposed to kind of trying out new things. Like, you really have to pester me or like convince me otherwise. to try something out because I'm very scared of what might happen if I taste something that's probably undercooked or raw or things like that, which I'm not used to in, like, I mean, more often than not in the cuisines that I tend to prefer, they tend to be cooked pretty well. So in general, generally that's the approach I have. So yeah, I'm foodie, but it's not like from a perspective of exploring a lot of new cuisines and stuff. Yes, there are like from time to time where I kind of see something and then like, even if it's a cuisine that I've never tried before, it looks appetizing, so I'll go ahead and try that out, right? So yeah, from that perspective, definitely foodie, and obviously this will give away that I am a foodie. Um, uh, and to your second question, what does food mean to me? Okay, I remember vaguely when we had the same question pushed to Shoaib. He said that food is about
Sustenance.
the sustenance. Yeah, it's about surviving. It's the opposite for me. Or I wouldn't say it's the opposite. Like I think I have like mood swings where some days it's all about like I would live to live for the food, and some days it's about I need to consume food to live, kind of a thing. So it's like a mixture of both. Also helps like if there are good things on the menu that are being presented, so then I'm living for the food as opposed
Yeah.
to consuming food for living, kind of a thing, right? So yeah, I think it's a mixed bag for me on that front.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that. You being picky is one of the reasons why I wanted you as a co-host, because I'm like the other end. Like I like to explore, I like to try different things. I knew you were going to be the more picky one. So if anyone said something that you didn't agree with, you were very opinionated. So I knew you could go that way. I knew Aaron was very neutral, so he would play sort of the on the fence role. But yes, I don't hold any grudges. Let's go on. Okay, so
Cool.
let's start with your dream restaurant, and we begin with your dream cuisine. So if
Yeah.
there was
So
one
before we
cuisine,
start with my dream restaurant, let me just be very clear. When I say dream restaurant, this is a restaurant I want someone to build and to manage, and I go there as a customer to enjoy everything that it has to offer. That is my concept of a dream restaurant. I don't want to run restaurants. I don't want to be a founder of a restaurant. I've been there from a perspective of dealing with a lot of restaurant owners, so I definitely don't want to be one. And even if it's not my money, it doesn't matter. I really don't want the headache of running a restaurant.
wait, so your dream is the restaurant of your dreams is the restaurant you'd love to visit one day.
Like I want this restaurant, this dream restaurant that I'm giving it to you. I want someone, maybe you yourself, who I don't know, someone to make it so that I can go with like all of us, with friends and family, and go and have a good time at this place. So yeah, that's my concept when I say this is my dream restaurant. Not that I want to own this restaurant or found like be the founder for this restaurant. I want to be the customer at this restaurant. Is what I'm saying. So
Damn. Okay, wait. I have a very vague inkling that you did mention this earlier, but it's a good thing that I kind of forgot about it, and I'm glad that you brought it up again. And this is crazy. I love the twist, and this is going to be the perfect first episode. I don't think I mentioned that before, but this is going to be the first episode for the series. That's a brilliant opener. And all right, so what a twist. I can't wait to hear what the rest of it is going to be. But given that this is the restaurant of your dreams that you'd want to visit one day, what cuisine does it have to offer you?
yeah, so I've like selected the cuisines that I love the most. And so there are going to be like three, well, technically four, because I'd have to divide one into two different. They're similar, but not similar exactly. So one would be Indian, of course, because kind of variety you have, the masalas and everything that's, yeah, see,
I
even
think even Zooms agree.
yeah,
Zoom agrees
yeah.
with you.
So the taste and the variety you got. So definitely Indians definitely got to be there. It's also comfort. So every time I want to like think of food, I'd want this to be there. Like maybe even if it's just one item that I want to pick. from there. Maybe a starter, maybe a dessert. I don't know. I mean, Indian dessert, not so much, but yeah, I mean, maybe a main
Okay.
course. Okay,
Okay.
I'll come to that. So Indian for sure. I've got Arabic next to it, which Arabic would be divided into two. One would be like Lebanese, and I don't know if you can categorize Turkish into Arabic, but because they have kebabs and pretty much like similar.
I forgot you said that. I forgot you used to pronounce kebabs as kebabs.
Oh yeah, sorry, kebabs. So you've got the both combination, right? Like I like the whole Levant style of food as well. Um, so I'm yeah, I think those are the four. Well, technically three, but like four in terms of having those together. Um, is what I would want on my menu or this restaurant on this restaurant's menu,
Okay,
basically.
so when you mentioned four, the one thing that I'm surprised is missing out, and I know you really like it, is Indo-Chinese.
Yeah. So I thought about it a lot. I just thought then it's like, I mean, as it is, it's multi cuisine, but I think I'd be overdoing it if I just put in, because then it's like all the major cuisines are already there. So what's left
Mm-hmm.
out? So I thought,
Oh, you call those as the major cuisines. That's going to
I
be
mean, yeah, for
interesting.
me personally, yes, absolutely, like for sure, like that's my this is my dream restaurant. So yeah,
Those are the cuisines where the food is cooked, cooked
yeah,
properly.
the rest not so much.
Not so much, yeah. Okay, this is interesting. I knew the one cuisine that was definitely not going to be there was Asian. I knew that
Yeah,
going into
yeah,
the
yeah,
start.
yeah. I can't like. I mean, as much as I love a gyoza, or a dim sum. There are just a lot. Like I can't just bring them in so that I can get like the starter from those menus. I mean, I still could, but I don't want to. Rather,
Yeah.
um. So yeah, I think that's particularly the reason that I've kind of uh decided to not. I did think about the Peruvian style of cuisine because they do have like nice spices and things like
Yeah.
that.
Latin
I did
American is.
consider, yeah, yeah. I did think about that, but then
Have
again,
we
like I
have we done Peruvian before? It feels like we have, but I
we
can't
we
recall.
gone to that Argentinian place that we'd been to. The what was it called? The Argentina Grill? I don't know. So,
No. What?
it's-
Really? No, we haven't. Definitely
I don't
not.
know if you were there. Maybe you were not there for that then.
Maybe I was not there for that.
Yeah, probably because I know it wasn't. I think La Mer, and I think it was. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if you were there. I think it was with
Yeah,
maybe Rahul. I'm not sure. Yeah, but
possibly.
yeah, we did go to that, and I think I like them. I like the food there as well.
Latin American is good food, and I think it's close to. You've got the grills, so you've got the sort of Arabic
Yeah,
kind of style, and you've got the spices, which is almost like an Indian style, and I
yeah.
like that.
So I thought
That's a
about it, but then again, like I didn't want to overdo it, so I stuck to
yeah,
the four cuisines I know, like I visit or eat or consume um, a
very
lot.
on brand with you. Yeah,
Yes.
very on brand. Okay, now we get to the locations. So uh, I know you like to travel, or you
Yeah,
like
but
the idea of
like
travel, but where would you come on? This is like your dream restaurant.
I know,
Where in the
but the
world
first
would you
branch would have to be at home, right? Like, I mean, I could, if this is a,
Mangalore?
if this is a favorite restaurant that I want to visit personally, as a customer, I need it to be here where I can do it very often. All right, so I'm talking about UAE, and it would have to be in Dubai for sure, not Abu Dhabi, not any of
Okay,
the
if
miles.
it's in Dubai, okay, I'll give you two questions. So if it's in Dubai, where in Dubai would you love to have it? And the
Yeah.
second is, if you were to open a second branch, where in the world would you love to have that exotic place or ideal
Hmm.
place?
Yeah. So Dubai for sure, like I mean SZR would be the first most prominent place because I want this to survive. But like I mean being a little more um what do you say? Uh
Realistic.
Realistic? No, not realistic. It's not about realistic. It's about like what I would want.
Yeah.
Probably even if business wasn't getting impacted in any way, like the ideal situation that this is where it's placed, but it's okay for like the business is still going on, even though it's not like
Fair.
one of the crowded places kind of a thing. So yeah, I like this whole this entire stretch towards Dubai Expo, right? Like I really
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
how spaced out everything is there, kind of a thing, right? Like there's room to breathe, to say the least. There is another option in Dubai Design District, which I also like as a community
Hmm.
of sorts. The only problem is I feel like, is there enough parking to sustain what I expect out of this, right?
Yeah.
So because when you
I
hear the design of it, you would still like question. There is one specific spot that comes to mind in what
Okay.
already exists, but it requires something that already exists there to be demolished, so that
That's fine.
what
That's on us. That's on
can
us.
come
That's
up.
all right.
Yeah. So you know this place in City Walk, right? Which is the what's that planet? Green Planet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
So probably bring the Green Planet down, or
Oh
at
wow.
least get like
Destroy the ecosystem. We want to make things greener. You're like, nah, man. I want my restaurant to be there. Screw that.
I love for my restaurant to be like the first space station where everyone can just like travel to the first
Wow.
branch that will open outside of UAE. That would be pretty cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, coming back to this, yeah, I think City Walk would be an ideal place. But if not City Walk, for sure, somewhere at the stretch closer to where Expo is, because I really love that
I
whole.
love that even inside Expo. I love just walking around there.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah, I
we
wouldn't
did
mind it
that.
next to that, next to the Wassil Dome. In fact, I think it's called the Wassil Dome, right? If
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for sure, yeah, somewhere there would work as well. So between the two, anywhere where it's more feasible. The only reason why City Walk makes more sense is because it's a lot more accessible. Just from that
Uh,
perspective,
I mean
business wise.
the business wise, yeah. I think that footfall would be higher in City Walk, but I think accessibility, I think Expo's also got the metro, so you could kind of.
That's true. Is yeah. I mean, yeah.
And I like the natural feel, and I remember when I went there post the Expo during winter, and you just walked around, and it's so nice. So you can just enjoy,
Yeah.
and it's
I,
got
I
outdoor
don't
space, so
I do the e-scooter thing or the
you could.
cycling. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I love that. But yeah, walk around, no. No. It's too big a place. I did enough of that during the expo in itself.
Expo.
And I don't think I wish to revisit that whole
Yeah.
experience anytime soon. Although I do have fond memories of the whole
Oh,
expo
yeah, I
setup.
loved it. I
The
mean,
Japanese pavilion, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that was worth the wait for sure. Whatever number of hours we spent, whether that's 2 or 3, I don't remember.
yeah.
But yeah, it was worth the wait.
Okay.
Coming back to opening the branch outside of UAE. So the thing is, the kind of thing that I'm looking to build requires some sort of a urban setup that's there, right? So
Okay.
uh, as much as I like rural areas, and I love my hometown of Mangalore, and I would love to bring this concept, or like love for someone to bring this concept to India, and
Yeah.
then watch it fail because it's not realistic whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, I think from the places that I have, very few places that I've been to outside of UAE. I think Bali, Seminyak in special. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Semenya. Yeah.
I think that place, especially with all the tourism and the kind of like the population I saw there, and how the whole nightlife thing works there, it just felt like the place does not sleep. Like, and when I mean does not sleep, I mean like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and people are still out on the streets just walking around like it's just another day without, it's like a weekend going on, even on weekdays. So that's pretty cool vibe. And yeah, I would love to see one of the branches open there, or probably the first branch outside of UAE to open there. Um,
Nice. Okay.
cool. So yeah,
All
I
right.
think that
Yeah.
those are the locations that I would want this place to open up first.
Nice. Okay. I those two locations were definitely the two locations that came into my mind when I was asking this. I was like, yeah, he's gonna go there. So
Yeah,
fair enough. All
tried
right.
and tested.
Tried and tested. Yes. Very nice. Okay, now we talked about the experience. So obviously you did hint that you want to enjoy it with friends, family, everybody comes in and enjoys. But
Yeah,
what's the
so
kind of experience?
I think we need to kind of uh, move this towards a little later of this thing, because I think the experience is heavily tied up with the way the place is designed.
Okay, fine. So then let's talk about the ambiance and the design of
Cool.
the
So
restaurant.
the concept in itself, right?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
not just it's not just a restaurant, because that's very boring for me, right? Like, I mean, that's not when I think of like being some like a dreamy place that I want to visit at some point. I always think for some reason of Richie Rich mansion, which had like a
Okay.
McDonald's in there, kind of a thing. Like it was a separate floor. Or
Of course, it had McDonald's. Of course,
yeah,
your
yeah,
dream
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
McDonald's.
So for sure, like it's a concept kind of built from there, but like on a whole other level. I'm thinking like a massive um 4 or 5 floor unit, which is basically uh, a basement, like an underground plus 4 floors, right? And I think each level has its own setting and own cuisine to offer. Uh, so yeah, I think that's how I would go. So I also have like a breakdown of how I would go, right? So
Okay. Wow. I mean,
on
God
the
forbid that if I'm hungry, I just want to go to a restaurant. I need to be
yeah,
entertained.
yes, absolutely, for sure. So yeah, I'll start with the places where you've got the cuisines, because like I mentioned, it's not limited to just food. You've got other
Yeah.
things there to keep you
Okay.
entertained. Um, Nothing 18 plus per se, but yeah, I mean, like entertaining from a perspective of being a geek or whatever you want to call it. Uh, yeah, so the first floor would definitely be the Indian section, the cuisine, because that's first up, right? And I would divide this into two. One would be like you come out the lift and the first thing you feel is like the buzz
Okay.
of street side food setup, right? Like just imagine indoor almost fest like spirit going on, like if it was our school ground and we're having like these multiple small
Stalls.
stalls and stuff like that, like just
Yeah.
think along those lines. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking panipuris, chaats and things like that, like around that. And then like you've got like this massive soundboard to kind of kill out all the noise, and beyond that you've got the more classy luxury um high end kind of dining, right?
Okay. Okay.
Think marble, think like massive curtains on the like really massive windows and things like that is what I imagine it to be like. Uh,
So
with
here we've got like what 24th Street meets Mintleaf of London.
yeah, absolutely, yes, for sure. I think that's what we're looking at for sure. So yeah, that's what the Indian cuisine floor would look like. The next up would be what was it for me? I think yeah, Italian. Next would be Italian.
Where did that come from? Wait, we mentioned only Arabic and all. Where did Italian come from?
Oh, I didn't. Wait,
No,
I said
you said Levant. You
Indian,
said Indian. Did you say
and
Italian?
then
I don't think you
I
said.
said three cuisines in total, right? So I said
Yes, sir. That's why I thought you. That's what I was wondering. Is like, oh, were you
oh,
including?
did I? No, shit. I sorry. I missed Italian. Yeah. I love Italian food too. So definitely Italian as well. And yeah, that was the fourth cuisine. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah. So that would be the second floor that we have. Or technically, I mean, if you're not counting
the
the
basement.
yeah, the basement, yeah,
Yeah,
and the ground
whatever.
floor.
Just the next level. Yeah.
Yeah. After the Indian cuisine is the Italian cuisine. I'm thinking again now, like this is there won't be a divide here. It's just one, but it's I'm thinking of you know how you've got the Harry Potter ceiling in the Hogwarts castle. You've
Yeah.
got that where they dine. I'm thinking of the same, but it's not like very darkly lit. It's more like an evening sky of things, sort of things. So it's like a ceiling that has like a sky like skylit kind of
Yeah. So there are like I've seen casinos and all. I don't know if it's then Dubai also where the ceiling is painted like the evening sky or just the sky in general.
this is not painted. Like we are going tech level here. Like this is
Oh,
something
drones,
different
drone
altogether.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drone
drones.
level, perhaps we don't know what it is, but like maybe it's made out of glasses and it's like the glass changes color as per what you want it to be. I don't know, but like, I mean, this is a tech here. We're not talking about painting and like standard color and stuff like that. No, this is
Okay.
the shit. There is whatever top tech there is available in terms of lighting that's involved here is basically
Okay.
what we're looking at, right? So, yeah, and like once you enter, that's obviously the sky, and how I kind of envision this whole thing is like, it is a street in Italy, and when I first think of this, I'm thinking of Mafia the game, the old country, like how you've got those villas or those buildings which have the, I don't know, do you call them ceramic? I don't exactly know what those. It's
Huh.
not exactly brown, but it's kind of like you've got this very old
Yeah, but they're all brick laden, right? Like it's
plate, right?
rustic brick. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rustic.
They're
Yeah,
all,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
open, bare walls essentially.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
I want those on both sides, right?
Yeah.
And technically, it's like the sky, and then you've got the houses, and you can actually go into the house from like multiple doors that are covered into the this thing, or you can sit outside wherever the this thing is. If you go inside, it's pretty much like an old rustic kind of a vibe that's there. And it's not like there are multiple walls inside, it's like one long this thing, so you sit
Yeah.
on one end, you can see the other end as
Yeah, yeah.
well.
So I mean, obviously, I think how big is this place? But yeah, it's essentially you just
It
get the
is, right? Like,
feel
I
of.
mean, if you think about it, talking about taking down the green planet, so it is going to be a
It is
massive
quite a
city that
massive
we're
one. Yeah,
talking
it
about.
is actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
So for sure, that like that's how I imagine it, and like seating in the middle as well. So it feels like you're strolling down some Italian street, and kind of gives you that vibe of sorts as well.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So
All right.
that's the Italian floor, and then you've got the third floor, which is the Arabic floor. Now I'm doing both Lebanese and Turkish, and
Turkish.
I'm thinking a lot more along the lines of um, like a bluish vibe, along with hand woven carpets and rugs and things like that, like making a very cozy look for
Yeah.
uh, this thing. And like I think they use a lot of bluish sort of marble in I don't know if it's marble, but
Turkey, I think, would
Turkey, yeah,
probably be. Yeah. Yeah. They
yeah.
still. I think.
I'm inclining towards more towards Turkey as opposed to Lebanese, because I love the food, but I think um, I
You
kind
don't
of
want
like.
Lebanon's problems.
No. It's not about that. It's just I think I do like the architecture more on the
The
Turkish.
Turkish. Yeah.
So yeah. So probably from that perspective, I'll have it more influenced. I don't have it completely fleshed out in my head in terms of what it would be like, but I know it would be like the steel blue, teal or not steel blue, yes, steel blue, bluish vibe to it. It would have those probably that the what is that
I
thing like
think. I think they're more like mosaic tiles than they are like.
tiles. Yes,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. For sure have those. And yeah, I kind of like influenced by. Have you been to Baku Cafe? I think we've been there together, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, similar vibe.
Did we go? Wait. I don't think it was it yours or was it Shoaib's bachelor party? We had it.
I don't
Shoaib's.
know. I think maybe Shubs. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I think like a comfortable vibe along those lines. And
Yeah. Yeah. I
uh,
love. I was also thinking the same. I was like, because Baku Cafe has that plate wall of plates which has got the white and blue sort of
yeah.
thing. So I was
Now,
like,
what
yeah.
I want is like bang in the middle. I want like this huge central circular setup where it's like chefs just grilling all kinds of kebabs and tikkas or whatever that is. Anything and everything that Turkish food has to offer. It's like a setup in
Okay.
terms how you have in clubs where like you sit around the bartender or whatever, like in a circular this thing, and you've
Yeah.
got standing
Yeah.
chairs, and so you can sit there and they kind of freshly serve you if you want, kind of a thing. But obviously you've got the family seating right next to it, like bigger, a little further apart, kind of a thing. And you've got like I think for the Arabic style, for the most part, I'll keep like more massive tables, and then towards the side you've got like these two
Uh,
seaters and four seaters at best.
I was actually picturing. I like the middle circle thing, and you've got different things. You've got the kebabs, you've got the kunafas, you've got the lukaimats, you've got all of it. But I was thinking because it's Arabic, and I think there's that culture of sitting on the floor. So
Yeah, yeah, but unfortunately, I don't like that culture because I have a torrid time sitting on the floor. So
you're
I
torrid
don't
time getting out of the getting up from the floor.
getting up from the floor. Yeah, so I didn't want that to be. I did think of like having like how like you've got a separate section where you kind of can have that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind. So if that's a thing and people want that, yeah, maybe I'll just
and the
add that.
and the flooring is all just sand, so you feel like you're in the desert.
I think yeah, no, I don't want to ruin the rest of the restaurant because every time someone just walks out of that place, it's going to be a difficult time for everyone working there to clean that up. So yeah, I don't want that happening.
Yeah,
Uh, and it's going to be a whole other thing if someone drops something into the sand, have to like get that part of the sand out. It's just
vacuumed it all off. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's too much of unnecessary work.
But honestly, like having sand there is probably a lifesaver in case something burns up. You just throw sand into kind of douse
Yeah.
the fire.
But I mean, everything is top tech and top
Yeah,
notch.
I know.
We
Everything's top
don't,
tech,
we
but
don't
but except for the people who are cleaning all this mess, they
yeah,
like they
yeah,
have to resort to broom and
and
mops.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I love the design, but is there something in the basement or
Yeah. So, like I said, there are 4 floors, right? And we've technically
okay,
tackled 3 floors, which means there is a fourth floor and there is a underground basement. So I'll go to the fourth floor, which
okay,
is where I imagine it to be. This is not for food, right? This is where
yeah,
entertainment happens. and it's like a racetrack, technically, right? It is not like it is a racetrack basically, which is surrounded by a mini golf setup. So I'm thinking of, if you know Dera City Center back in the day,
yeah,
in the food court had
yeah.
like, there was the food court, like there were food stalls on the side, and in the middle, through the whole thing, there was a design mini golf or a golf setup that they had back in the day. And I'm talking like in the 90s,
Yeah.
which I absolutely loved, right? Um, and that is something that I want to bring into this, where on the edge of the racetrack, there are like different variations of mini golf
So
in
someone's
there.
like go karting and someone just like whacks.
Yeah, you've got like massive nets, so the ball is not going anywhere. It's closed off from top and whatever you want it.
Understood. Understood.
It's got some like really nice vibes to it, and it's gonna be fun inhaling all the smoke that comes from the go-karts that are going around. Yeah, and it'd be fun to have go-karts on like different Hot Wheels like kind of tracks where there's elevation and there's like yeah, those
Oh
kind of things. Like
shit.
I don't know,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
I'm just thinking from that perspective, like make it more fun than what your average go-karting experience is like. Um, because it would be fun like going up and then like coming down from this thing like
Yeah. So
uh,
I mean, obviously, since this is
but
the topmost floor,
there is
you
yeah
could
the
have it
lower
open. We could have it open to allow
it
the
is going to be
elevation
open.
change. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It is.
So,
It is
yeah.
gonna be
But
open.
in certain way where everything is closed off from the sides to a perspective, no, not a perspective, to a solution where no one gets hurt because they're driving off at certain speed, right? So to
Yeah.
avoid all of that. So at the edge of every track, there are going to be shitloads of tires placed to ensure we are not having any of
This is
the first first turn issues you face in UK F1 track, where people like the car turns and suddenly it's like flipping all over and shit like that. So that's not gonna happen. Because
this
again,
reminds
we've
me
got
of
top tech in
I
place.
think Saudi is coming up with their new F1 track that goes up and then goes, but everyone's like,
Saudi's
yeah,
coming up with
imagine.
a lot of new things, right? Like they've got like this football stadium that's supposed to be at the top of a tower and things like that. So
Yes.
yeah,
So
I mean, you never know. Like if they can do it for sure, my restaurant, my dream restaurant.
can do it. Yeah.
And yeah, so it's gonna be a mix of um I think I don't know how we build this into it, but like there will be two kinds of experiences in terms of the go-kart in itself. It could be like a general experience, but also a crash uh, racing kind of an experience where you've got like through tech again, use of digital this thing where as you go past and collect some boxes or something like that, you're able to get
Oh,
some,
like a Mario Kart of sorts.
yeah, something like that, and you get
Oh,
like
wow.
any of those, maybe like a laser gun or something, and if the sensor of the car ahead of you gets hit by the
At
sensor,
this point, I don't know who's worse. You or your wife. But
I don't
yours
know.
at least sounds intriguing, and
Yeah,
that
right.
I'd want to go and obviously visit and see things.
Thank
Okay,
you.
but let's get to the basement. So where are we at the
Yeah,
basement?
the basement. I don't think. I mean, anyone who would know probably knows that I would have something like this, and it would be an homage to a certain specific character. So yeah, the basement um, is my homage to Batcave. That's what it would be like. It's a cave that's built in there. It's very cave-esque. Everything, like even the walls, the way everything just like converges and things like that, you will get a feeling of it being a cave. What is the cave for, you ask? It's for all kinds of gaming entertainment. So you've got PCs, you've got PlayStations, you've got pool tables in the middle, so that you've got like more place to kind of like just have conversations as well as you while you're
It's
e-gaming,
it's the it's
and
the
and and
yeah.
sure I'll have the best. I mean, I know this restaurant, whoever owns this, will for sure have the best F1 gaming rigs that are there. Maybe like five of those, so
But
that
on the top, you can anyway race.
yeah, but
So,
I mean, F1 gaming rigs are different
yeah,
to actual,
yeah.
like, I mean, come on, like there's a difference. And this gaming rig would also have like sprinkler effects and shit like that to give you like a 4D feel.
4D,
So
and also you should get those the suits that like in Ready Player One, the suits which actually where you feel when you get
yeah,
hit,
I was thinking of the this thing in itself, right? Like the the rig in itself is elevated to kind of mirror
give you that.
how it would. Yeah. I think those already exist though,
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
in them. So
So
yeah, it's not too
I
far
think
fetched.
the main obviously the drivers practice on simulators, and that is obviously gives you that
Yeah,
experience. So yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is possible.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay.
yeah, I think like
Okay.
5 or 6 of those, and yeah, it's just one of those places. So the main thing about this floor is you can have drinks at this section where there will be drinks. There are no food other than like chips and stuff. Anything dry related,
Finger
like a
food. Yeah.
bar
So
or
finger bar food.
finger food. No, in the sense that I don't want anything like a French fries or things like that. Yeah, no, definitely not. Right, like I still got to figure out how we maintain the hygiene levels on this, because I've been to some cafes where, oh my god, I don't know whose burger sauce was left on the controller or the keyboard, and I have, because unfortunately the room was darkly lit, like gone in and dipped my fingers into it and just absolutely
Okay.
be disgusted by it, right?
Now, honestly, it's a food podcast, so we don't want to throw people off their
Yeah,
appetite. So we've done the hard part of making them quite excited, and this is the quintessential den, right? This is the geek den that everyone would love to have.
yeah.
And I love the entire design. I think it is very, very cool that you've got this setup.
Thank you.
It's unfortunate that this is the first episode, so all of my money's immediately gone. So,
Yeah.
so there's no opportunity for the others coming in
We
after
still
this.
need someone to come about and um, actually take up the idea. I'm just saying this is my
Yeah,
dream
yeah,
restaurant now, but
of
like,
course.
will someone take that idea and want to take the money from you and go ahead and work this out?
Maybe we do like fraction ownership. So somebody who wants Indian just buys the first floor. Someone who wants this thing just buy the second floor, third
Franchise.
floor.
Yeah.
Franchise it to four, five different people,
Yeah.
and really build it up.
I mean, yeah.
Honestly, but honestly,
It,
hand to God, if this was if this gets a good enough viewership, I think this is something that the Middle East would definitely buy, and I think like this is something that Saudi Arabia would build in Qiddiya. Like honestly,
yeah.
this would
Yeah.
definitely be that. It's something that I'm sure even UAE would be like, yeah, man, this is going to be the next cool thing. So let's just
No,
build
I
this.
also wanted, like, instead of lifts, I wanted it to be next level futuristic in the sense that, Jetsons, you
Yeah,
have
I know.
where you kind of like get into that and like,
So, so when you said Batcave, I was gonna ask, do you want to be like someone sits on the chair and just goes up, swoop down like
yeah,
that? But yeah,
that
yeah,
would be
okay,
cool. But
I
no, I was thinking more of like a tube-esque thing, and
tube.
you just get in and you kind of get off on any of the floors that you want to, if that is what you want, which is pretty cool. If it was possible, kind of a thing. So
All right. So I guess now we've kind of understood the experience that you want to give people, the location, the design. Now let's get to the crux of this podcast. That's the menu.
yeah,
And we start off with drinks. So as we normally do, we order drinks at a restaurant. And I want to know, give me one drink per cuisine.
cuisine, difficult. I don't know what drinks would be served in Italian. I feel like they all come together in certain way. Um,
Okay.
let's see. Drinks, right? Like let's. I think for India, for sure, it would have been like for me. I like refreshing drinks, so I'll go with the nimbu pani, which is
Yeah.
what do you call it? Like
Lemon
you
juice.
got like
Lemon
salt and
lemon soda.
no,
Lemon
no, no. You've got like both, right? You've got just the sweet one. You've got the sweet and salty, whatever. So yeah, I want to leave that open but for sure that would be the drink that I would pick from the Indian side of things. Karak would be there, but for like just chill, like I don't want to eat per se, but like just have
I would maybe do the lemon thing for the high end Indian and the karak chai for the street food thing.
yeah, and obviously you'd have the aerated drinks and shit like that, like because
No, that's fine. I'm just talking about like your key drink
yeah,
maybe.
yeah. I think yeah, for sure. Like street. But the thing is, I want people to kind of feel free from a perspective that they're not bogged down by too many restrictions. So it's not like if there are chart counters out there and shit like that, like you can't carry them into
Okay,
the the fancy
but you
place.
can't carry it to another floor.
No, everything is limited to that floor for sure.
Okay,
And
that is the
definitely
restriction.
no food allowed in the like underground basement for sure. Like
Yeah.
there's definitely no room for that kind of a thing. So yeah, I think again, but like there is
Okay,
this one.
okay. Let's get to the Italian one in the interest of time. Let's get to the
Okay, cool,
Italian
yeah.
and the this.
Italian, I think I don't know what exactly those are called, but like I've had these garlic breads with olives, and I know they're called something. I don't remember what the exact name
As
is
a
for that.
drink.
Oh, sorry, a drink. Oh, I went into fast.
I was
Uh,
like garlic bread drink.
I don't know about Italian drinks, man. I would think like Italian and like American and stuff would probably have similar, so like a mojito and stuff. But you already have the nimbu pani. But again, they're on a different floor. So again, I go
You could
with
do
like a
like a yeah. I mean, wine is generally the Italian
oh
drink
no
of
no.
choice, but
I'm
you have
sorry.
to have it.
One
No,
thing
no. Yeah. Okay.
that is one thing you need to know about this restaurant, my dream restaurant, there is no alcohol. I'm sorry. If the only fun you're having is on the basis of who you are, not on the basis of what you have to consume to be fun.
I
So
love that way. I love the way you put that together. Okay, no, I get that. That's what I'm saying. Instead of it wine, obviously there's grape juice, so you can obviously have
yeah,
something
not a big fan of that. I mean, you definitely have juices, but uh, personally speaking, I mean,
0.0 beer.
like those Asahi beers or whatever, which is called
Asahi is
Asahi.
Japanese, but yeah, I mean like the bira ones
Yeah,
which
yeah,
are
I don't know.
zero point 0.
Is that something that people really are into? I'm not too like every time I've gone to an Italian place, it's always been your virgin mojitos or whatever that's there that I've seen. I've never seen something that's very maybe I don't know if that's like every restaurant I've been to, I've only seen those kind of drinks to be honest, like a Massimo's or anything like that. I've never seen something that's like oh it's like I can register it as an Italian drink per se, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you tell
No,
me, have you had kokum? This thing, I know it's Indian, like for sure. It's, but I don't know if Italy has that kind of thing, or at least I've not been exposed to.
yeah,
I'm
no.
not sure.
I don't think on the non-alcoholic side there is any
Yeah.
Italian thing that I can think of. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we leave that open, and maybe that's where more aerated stuff comes through perhaps. For the Arabic one, yeah, definitely the lemon, the black tea, the lemon tea, whatever you want to call it, like the that's always provided. What's it called? The Suleimani, I think it's called.
Suleimani, yeah, Suleimani.
Yeah. So that, and again, like, I mean, I don't know, like every time I've been to an Arabic restaurant, that's the only drink I've ever kind of noticed or thought about. Okay, this is definitely Arabic. There is another
Yeah,
thing that you get during Ramadan and stuff that I've had, but I don't know if it's. I mean, it does definitely fall under Arabic, but I've never seen people really enjoy it as much. I don't know if that's the crowd that
which
I'm
one is
hanging.
that?
Well, I think jalebi or something like that.
Okay.
It's kind of like blackish maroonish in color.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, like it's cold. So yeah, I mean, I'm guessing like in the interest of having something that's Arabic per se in drink, and probably have that
Yeah,
along with the hot tea for sure.
yeah. Others, there's always Laban.
Ooh, yeah, but again, Laban, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, for to that matter, I think I would have to add lassi to the Indian cuisine as well.
Chas. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What there is a Turkish Laban, right? Iron, I think is called AY something. It is. It's a little sweeter, but it's quite nice. It's a thicker version of it. It's quite refreshing as
Not
well.
right, so I don't know.
Okay. We get now. Okay, before we get to the next part of the menu, are you someone who prefers starters or someone who prefers a main course?
Starters. I mean, it depends where the grills fall. Whether do you
Starters. I would
starters?
not. Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though we order a mixed grill for a main course, I would still count grills as not a main course. It's between a starter and a main course, but I lean more towards it being something that everyone can share and you have different bites of it. So for me, it's
got
still
it.
part of starters. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely a starter person. I would have like 3 or 4 starters and just have one main course because I like I like the portions of starters generally. It allows for you to like for multiple people to try it, and at the same time, kind of allows you to order different things and try multiple variations of it, kind of a thing. So I've always been a starter person, and I like that bit about starters. So starters for sure, no doubt about that.
Nice. Yes. Very good. See why we've been friends for so long. Yeah. So for me, it has always been like I like the portion size, but also it allows me to try a huge variety.
Yeah.
Not great for the wallet, but still good enough for the palate. And you know, just I like. I think we've been to places where we've just ordered like a lot of starters and not
Starters, yeah,
the
yeah.
main courses as much. Okay, but talking about starters, what are the key start? Now I'm not going to say one starter per place, but you give me the starters that you think should be on that menu according
Okay.
to you.
Um,
Now comes the garlic bread.
yeah, the starters for sure. It's like a mix of this thing. I'll go with Indian first. So obviously, it's not Indo-Chinese, so I'll keep the spring rolls out, even though I love a good spring roll.
Okay.
Samosas for sure, it comes closest, but like not your Punjabi samosas or something. Like there's a specific kind of samosa that my mom makes that I really like. From that, I don't think it is Mangalorean, but because my mom is from Mangalore, I consider that to be Mangalorean,
Okay.
and I really love that. So definitely one of the starters that goes onto the Indian this thing. Other than that, I think for sure, like Indian grills would definitely take this thing. Like there would be your pahadi kebabs or your what do you say? Your
What's a pahari kebab?
I think it's like greenish with like I'm not sure
It
if
is the
it's
green one, right? It's the green chicken
uh,
one, if I'm not
green
mistaken.
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It tends to be a little spicy, but not to be mistaken with the Haryali
Yeah.
tikka. Yeah. I think the Haryali is more like with coriander and stuff like that. I think
Yeah. I think that's a
Pahadi
lot more like creamier or a lot just,
is kind
yeah.
of this thing. Yeah, but like I mean, yeah, you'd have the different uh, Pahadi kebabs and the tikkas and
What's
stuff.
your favorite kebab if you were to have one kebab for the rest of your life?
Oh, Sikh. Like I think I
Really? Oh, that's the worst.
why really? I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I
no,
mean, I really love
it's
a Sikh kebab, but to be honest, I love the the Pakistani Sikh kebab a little more than I do the Indian Sikh kebab. So if it's Indian, I'm thinking more of I think a good, really nice tandoori, like a very standard this thing, but like if nicely done, I would really like that. But
yeah.
outside of the usual, uh, if pressed,
Like I like a tangdi kebab. I really like a tangdi kebab, which is just a chicken leg. I've also used to like a lot, but I now haven't had as much. The reshmi kebab, I think it's called.
the
It's just
reshmi
like the yeah, it's just like the Malai
cream.
white
Yeah,
one.
I'm
Oh,
not a big fan of the Malai or the creamy style tikkas. I tend to like a little more spice on them.
spice. Yeah.
Um, but there is this one thing that you get in gazebo that I'm an absolute fan of, which is like
Okay.
this Sikh barwan again. Like it's chicken
Okay.
meat stuffed with like this mint cheese chutney, something like that, and it's
Oh,
like
okay.
really I don't know.
Oh,
It's
you
one
know
of
what?
the
It's like the barwa aloo is nothing but it's grilled aloo and they put the stuffing inside. So I'm guessing this is almost the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
So something along those lines. I do always like the Indian normal standard kebabs with the spice mixed with cheese.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's really like a Indian cuisine kind of thing. It feels more fusion than uh, like actual
Well,
authentic Indian
yeah,
kind of.
maybe. I don't know about the cheese bit, but the rest I can understand that.
Yeah,
Uh, the one kebab that I absolutely detest, or not detest. I mean, I don't detest a kebab, but one kebab that I really don't like as much is the Afghani one.
oh really? Because it tends to be a
Yeah.
little more bland on the bland side, I think, right?
Also, with the egg, it if not done well, it just smells way too eggy.
Afghan is the white one, right?
Yeah, but it's like with the egg, it's coated with the egg and then grilled. So you have the egg flavor there, and sometimes it's fine. But sometimes like you just smell
Oh,
egg
got
and
it.
you're like it just throws you off a bit.
Got it.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think like for sure Afghan tandoori is not on my uh grills menu per se. So
Okay, so that's the Indian starters.
yeah. For Italian, like I was saying, so it's like garlic breads, but it's got like olives, cheese. They
Yeah,
called something. I can't remember.
bruschettas.
Yes, bruschettas. Exactly. So definitely bruschettas. Again, like I also like these cheese sticks things, but I'm confused if it's more American than it is Italian.
I you're talking about
Uh,
like the mozzarella cheese sticks. No.
But
Yeah, those are more
not the fried
American.
ones. Not
Then
the fried ones. It's like you kind of get like a think what you get from Papa John's, but like slightly better esque kind of
I
thing. I
think
don't
that's still American Italian than it
American
is
than it
pure
is Italian.
Italian. Yeah.
So I think the bruschetta is probably is the one the most uh, that I also there was a cheese filled ball of sorts that I had I think at Massimo's if I'm not wrong. I don't
Wait, so
recall.
normally, yes, the other starter that I really like at times is an arancini, which is essentially a risotto in a ball fried.
Ah, yeah. I think I've had that at Massimo's. Is that what I had?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
this thing. But I think I did. If it's the same thing that we're talking about, then I
Yes.
definitely
So it's very creamy, it's very cheesy inside.
yeah.
And they're like small ones. So obviously there are times where they give you big ones which are just
I think
very
it was
off-putting.
big
Big ones.
ones. Yeah, maybe because I don't know. I think I recalled like sharing them with someone.
No,
If
so
I'm
the thing is, again, it depends on how many are there. So if it's big, it has to only be like a couple of them. But if it's like small, I mean, not small, but medium-sized ones, those are the actual nice. You can
mm,
have a couple of them and not feel bad. Like a big one, it just fills you up too much as well.
yeah, no, I think we definitely shared it. So I think maybe they would have been. But again, we had ordered a lot of starters, so probably we didn't want
Yeah,
to. Um,
yeah.
yeah. So, but I think the arancini balls, like more cheese filled, with minced chicken or minced meat, whatever it is. Like I like that. I also like sometimes I think in they've got a mix of sausages that they kind of sausages, right? That they kind of tend to have.
Yes. So they have the board of different salamis, and I guess those cold cuts is what you're looking at, or
No,
what are
no. So I was talking about the rolls in itself. It's like a bread rolled with um kind of sausages, I think, if I'm not wrong. I don't know.
bread roll
Uh,
with sausage, like a what? Really?
yeah,
Like
like
a wrap? Like
and there's cheese involved in there as well. So
huh?
nonetheless, like leave that out. It's too much. I think we've got already like yeah, for sure. Like the first thing that I would definitely have is the bruschetta. So we'll select that for the Italian bit, and then that leaves us with.
The
Did we cover
Arabic?
everything?
No,
Didn't
the
we
Arabic.
cover Arabic yet? Oh, okay.
No, you said the Indian was just kebabs, and you
Yeah,
said the samosas.
samosas.
Yeah.
Samosas first. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Correct. And now the Arabics.
Yeah, so I mean, grills are there in Indian as well, but I don't know if you associate Indians. Yeah, Indian grills are anyway starters, but I think in Arabic you kind of consider them more. Uh, I personally consider them more main course than
You would
starters.
have the grills more on the main courses. That's
Yeah,
true.
but nonetheless, I will definitely have first and foremost. Uh, you would have your hot mezes for sure, like whether that is like the cheese filled spring rolls that they kind of have, or the what are the meatballs that they tend to have?
Fatah. No, not Fatah.
Oh,
Something with
definitely the PDs, the
Pires.
PDs or the
Yeah.
Lama Junes, I think they're called. The breads with the pastry like esque
Hmm.
filling of meat or meat parsley tomato, whatever that
But
is.
I know what you're talking about. It is the almost the breaded uh, cutlet of sorts, right? Is what you're
Yeah,
looking at.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely starts
Kibbeh,
with F.
kibbehs, I think. Are
Kibes.
they?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Kibes. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Kibbehs, and there is this one specific thing, but this is more Egyptian. Okay, like I don't know if it
Okay.
also falls into Lebanese thing, but I think this is one thing when I consider Arabic, I want it there kind of a thing. It's called fatayir, I think, not fatayir,
Yeah. Oh.
fatih or something. It's like
Okay.
Kraft cheese with chicken stuffed in like pizza esque kind of a set.
But
That's
isn't
there.
that a fatah? What's a fatah then?
Fatayr is it's
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that's a pie. Like but even isn't
it's
this the
pide.
one then? Like
It is
this?
Fatayr is pide. Yeah, that is Fatayr, right?
Yeah.
Now what I'm telling you about is wait, what was I telling you about? Oh yeah,
Fatih.
Fatayr, which is or Fatir. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's like
Okay.
two very thin layers of like think about I don't even want to call them Rumali rotis. It's more like naan kind of a feeling, like to explain it to you. But
Or
like
is it like
between
it's like
that,
baklava? It's like
it
it's like savory baklava.
yeah. I mean, with chicken stuffing,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. So that's why it's like this. It's like a
oh yeah, exactly, yeah. It's pretty much
yeah.
like that.
It is. Yes.
Filled with like Kraft
It's
cheese and chicken, and maybe a
okay.
little bit of, depending on where you're having, maybe there's a little bit of hint of parsley or something in there, which adds more flavor. So definitely that would be on the menu along with
I've
the
never I've never had that for all the years that I've been there. I've never had them.
next time you come, we gotta try this at Al Amur.
Okay.
Uh, it's close by, so I'll definitely try that out.
Interesting. Well, the one starter that I was really impressed with is if you remember we went to Grand
Manti,
Beirut and we had
Manti.
Manti. Manti.
Yes, Manti
Yeah.
for sure. I was just gonna get to that. So, things from a if I consider them as grills or whatever that is, and we had two of these by the way. We had the Manti at Grand Bazaar, and then we had something at Bosporus. If you remember the first time we went together, there's
Okay.
this one thing we ordered which was really good. I think it was like pastry esque kind of a thing.
Oh, is it the long cutlet ones that
I think
uh
something like that. But
yeah.
it's been discontinued. It's not no longer there,
Wow. Okay.
unfortunately. Uh, So I don't recall what it was exactly, but I remember it being so damn good.
Yeah.
Of all the starters that we ordered that day. And yeah, when I'm talking about starters, we're
Is
including
is this
grills here.
is 1 minute?
Yeah,
Is this
I
the
think that's the one. Yeah. I think
yeah
that's the one.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um. So yeah, grills, Adana, hands down for me, for sure, has to be there. Uh,
So
like I'm,
now all of this is going to go into the main course, though the grills.
I don't know this. The line is blurred when it comes to Turkish and
But I
Arabic
would I would think Arabic grills are more on the main course. I mean, there's
main course.
otherwise
Yeah,
yeah, there's nothing much
Then the
otherwise to
manti,
real.
you've got the manti already.
Yeah,
Obviously you've got the
manti,
cheese.
kibbe, fatir,
Yeah, the hot
pides,
mezes
and the
for
hot
sure.
mess and the dips, of course, the all the hummus and
Hummus.
the
Two
and
main
labne.
dips that I would definitely have is the hummus and this is yogurt chachik. This thing that or zadzik. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Tzatziki. Yeah, that's the Greek
It's not
one.
zadzik. That's the Greek
Okay,
one. This is
okay,
chachik, I think, or jajik. I don't know how
okay.
they pronounce it in Turkish, but yeah, it's like the yogurt with cucumber based this thing which I really like.
It's
You might
that's
have
also the Greek one also.
you
I
might
think
have
this must be
had
called
that at
different.
Phosphorus when you had like that big moon like tray
Hmm.
we got. I think it was one of the dips on there.
Yeah, I think it was labne, almost like not labne, but
Yeah,
it
almost
was thick
yes,
thick yogurt and the cucumber
cucumber
dill
is
thing.
this thing. Yeah, I like that. So I think yeah, I mean I've put forward a lot of grills in there. Arrest for sure. Like
Oh
I have
yeah,
this.
of
Of
course,
course,
an
like I
arise.
cannot
Yeah,
not have it on the menu. My sister would kill me too if I didn't have them in there. Uh, so
fair.
yeah, meat
So
arrest. I think
so
that
okay, now let's get to the main courses because we need
yeah,
to see what else is there. So
yeah,
on the let's
Indian
start
side.
from top. No, let's start from top to bottom now. So you
Okay.
ended with Arabic. Let's start with Arabic now.
Yeah, so Arabic again, like I mean, main course. I think of main course, and I'm thinking like it has to be the grills, right? Like what else for me? Like I mean, yes,
Yeah.
there are a lot more things in terms of you've got your what do you say, the khabza rice and all of that stuff, but I mainly like the grill platters in the this thing in itself. So you got your mixed grills and stuff like that. I'm
So
just
what are
thinking.
your top mixed grills? That would be the
Mm, so yeah, Adana for sure. The Lebanese twist of the meat kebab as well. I like that. Um, thinking what else? Arais I already mentioned. I do like a nice cooked meat, the meat tikka that you get, as long as
yeah
it does not smell and it's got like a nice um, smoky taste to it of sorts.
yeah yeah.
What else?
I mean the best thing about the grill is always the bread that's below it because oh my god when the juices flow onto that bread, nothing
Yeah.
like it. Along with the fries. Uh, the one thing I was actually thinking was given that we have the sort of circular deck in the
Hmm.
center,
Oh,
should
shawarmas.
have exactly when we're
Yeah.
talking about rotating things,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. Definitely. Shawarmas as I don't know where you categorize shawarma. Would you categorize that as main course or
Main course. I think I'm not having
but
a
I could never have a restaurant where they didn't have shawarmas because then Fahad wouldn't want to come to that restaurant with us. So yeah.
but it's like if I'm going to a shawarma place, then that's the only thing. So that becomes a main course. I'm not ordering anything before that. But if I
Yeah.
am going to a restaurant that serves shawarma, I will have starters and then order a shawarma with the grill. So I think it is the main course. I don't
This
see it
restaurant
as
has everything. So I mean, it depends. You can buy one shawarma and then like cut it into multiple pieces, and everyone just gets one bite
but
of it.
even then that's like a shawarma whatever platter or whatever. I'd still call it a main course. I don't think that's a starter per se.
Fair enough. That works. I think.
Unless you
And
have a mini shawarma, then that's a starter.
no, I was thinking more along the lines of like an Arabic shawarma or such, where it's like chopped into multiple pieces.
Yeah,
Almost. Oh, by the way, I have to say, speaking of that, need to have baiti kebab in there with the yogurt dip that comes about.
yeah.
So yeah, for sure, baiti kebab would be on the menu. Very, I think I'm more Turkish than Lebanese in this case, but yeah, like the arayes and stuff, definitely more Lebanese as opposed to Turkish.
Turkish. Okay.
Yeah,
Italian?
Italian, yes, pastas for sure, right? Like for me, a very nice white sauce pasta is like one of the best things that I love about
Okay.
this thing. I like personally a fettuccine pasta. So I like that, but obviously we'll have options. So you've got the penne and stuff like that. And I know my friends generally like the arrabbiata or the more sweeter version that's there, the with the penny and
The
stuff like that. So we'll definitely
pink
have
sauce.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I personally love the white sauce, so I'll go with that. We'll have definitely the pasta and the pizza definitely have to be there for sure to complement the pasta. I
So
think double
pizzas,
cheese.
thick crust, thin crust,
Um. Okay. So
personal preference.
what is that restaurant we went to in Dubai Hills?
Lantica.
Antica. Yeah, I'm thinking crust something along those lines.
So that's a normal, yeah, Neapolitan. It's not. It's the right amount. I think that's the right crust. I don't think you can have
Yeah,
very like papad crust, and that's
I
not
don't like
great.
that. Yeah,
Uh, which
I don't
like
like a Pizza
Domino's
Hut
gives
crust,
you.
which is too thick for me.
Which I used to love as a kid with sausage stuffed
Yeah,
crust pizzas. Love them. I can't do that right now. I think that is just now too much bread. I think that's the right sort of that pizza crust
yeah,
that
the
you were talking about.
Antica
Yeah.
crust is what I like. So those kind of pizzas for sure. I think it was a similar this thing even in what was the Dubai Design District place, the Japanese place we
Oh
went.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh shit. Not Tokyo. It was something like that though.
Uh, from A, I think it was
Yeah.
Akibador.
Akibadori.
My my
Not
memory is
bad. Not
yeah,
bad.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed. Cool. So yeah, I think it was a similar kind of dough or crust there as well.
I
So
think
there,
Lantica was better. I
better.
think because I feel like I like a crust which feels a part of the pizza, and I don't feel like then I have to leave the crust out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you're
Agree.
right. I think that's the kind of that's the best kind of pizza.
So we're
Pastas are
talking
interesting. Okay.
Italian. Now
Yeah.
we come to Indian, right?
Indian.
Hands down biryani. Like that's the main course that has to be there. Like a good mutton biryani for sure. And if we're looking at a gravy, I am torn between a chicken tikka masala, a very classic one, or a little more on the uh, a Mangalorean twist on it, which would have the chicken ghee roast
Oh
in there.
yeah. Oh
I really
man.
like.
Yeah.
Also playing homage to one of the uh, how do you say within Indian cuisine, another cuisine that I like within India cuisine that I really like is the Kerala one. So something like a beef masala or like pepper masala or something like that. Um,
Yeah. So
very nice
I
with
would do
broccoli.
a mutton biryani with a kori curry or chicken curry or a mutton curry or
Definitely like one of those kind of this thing, and I'll have like the chicken fry that I have will be the Kerala style chicken that's
yeah.
there. It's not North Indian style. The grills obviously have North Indian this thing in them. Uh,
You should definitely have chicken
Coming to
chapati in there.
desserts, that's where I shake up the stuff when we start off with India. For me, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Indian desserts personally. Like I do like a gulab jamun for sure, but that's like the more and I do like a rasmalai that my mom makes as well. But I'm very limited to how much of the sweet I can really take from the Indian
There's
sweet. I don't know.
so
I
many. There's
tend to
so many.
yeah, there are right, and I don't really necessarily enjoy all of them. More so, like I mean, maybe I had a sweet tooth as a child, but then it kind of grew out of it. But there's one thing that is not Indian, but I definitely associate with India, which is the Ideals ice cream. Even though like ice cream is not necessarily from
Yeah.
India, but for me, dessert is all about Ideals ice cream and uh, fuck you all. There is nothing but Ideals ice cream in dessert in the on the Indian floor. I don't care if you're okay with that or not. But hey, Ideal's ice cream has some really nice like vanilla with gajar ka halwa. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe you like that. But if not, always
They
try the
have that
special.
flavor.
Yeah, of course they do. They have a lot of flavors.
Interesting.
So it's
Interesting.
actual gajar ka halwa with vanilla ice cream. So
That's great. That's awesome. That's one of the
it's
best
just
desserts during this
everything that is
winters.
dessert will be specifically served or sourced from Ideals and no one else. Like personally, that's how it is. Um,
Okay, and
if
then
you are into like fruity stuff, then I can have naturals in there, which you will get your tender coconuts and your
yeah,
chikus and stuff like that. So you'll get that from there. So yeah, but like other than this thing, I'm not keeping your usual gulab jamuns and your mini gulab jamuns. I know for sure Farhan will kill me because he loves the mini gulab jamuns, but it's not there. I'm
I
sorry.
love the mini rasmalais. So
Yeah. Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like you'll have to just get them from another store that's around. It's
All
not
right.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. And Italian and Arabic.
Italian, yeah. For Italian, I think I'd have to go with the safer and more standard option of. I hope this is an Italian dessert. I'm tiramisu.
Which one? Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. But
tiramisu,
that's what
yeah,
I was like. That's just yeah. I know
yeah,
it's tried and
yeah.
tested, so
I do.
fair enough.
Also, I don't know if this is a Italian dessert or not, but I am pulling from places that I've visited and I really liked. It's there was this chocolate thing we tried at Lantika as well. Okay, and I don't think I tried this with you guys. I think I had it the one time I went with my sisters, and I really liked that. And then they discontinued it the next time we went there because I think we had gone to meet Mia when she was here, and it
Yeah.
wasn't on the menu then. I can't recall exactly what it was called, but it was definitely. I think it was definitely Italian. In what it was like some sort of chocolate. Um, it's not exactly mousse kind of a thing, but I don't know how exactly to describe it. But if I could have that, yeah, for sure, that would be on the menu. But yeah, the more standard one would be a very nice, classy tiramisu, which is consistent every time you have it. It doesn't taste one way the one time and another way this
Yeah,
thing.
that's the problem at times. But I've also felt like tiramisus now have become so viral, so
I
popular that
agree,
I'm
but
like,
like I feel like every time I go to an Italian place, that's the
no, but
first safe option. And
on
considering me, I always like the tried and tested formula. So uh,
honestly, apart from like a lovely gelato, honestly, there aren't too many Italian desserts to go by. I know there's panna cotta and all of that, but I'm not a huge fan because unless you give it flavoring, it doesn't taste like much. But I mentioned that in the podcast before, but I think tiramisu is the only probably go-to Italian dessert that I can think of. I could be wrong. I know there's affogato, which is ice cream and coffee, but I'm not a huge fan of coffee, so that's probably it. So, okay,
what
all right. And
dessert
Arabic,
for sure would be kanafa for me. Like has to be like a nice, evenly balanced kanafa. I can offer you both the cream and the cheese one, depending on what you prefer.
but the
I mean,
Lebanese one, because I don't
sorry.
like the Turkish one. I don't like the Turkish
Yeah,
kunafa.
I like the Lebanese. Wait, what is the Firas thing that we go to? Because I really
Lebanese. Yeah, it's not Turkish is the more breaded sort of top
I know. No, I don't like that.
instead of the shredded filo pastry. Yeah,
And I'm not a big fan of the baklavas, but I know a lot of people love the baklavas, so I'll have the baklavas because I have cousins that love that.
I
Uh,
don't mind it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it has its place. It's not
hmm.
exactly my favorite. I mean, I would die for and I think my favorite kunafa joint is or was. Don't know if it's still there. Uh, now I'm forgetting what the name was. Starts with K. It used to be in Lamer. Kaftan? Kaftan?
Af- Afghan,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, their kunafa. Oh, so good. One of the best I've ever had. And like their cream that they serve on the side. Ooh, so good. I think one
hmm.
of the best that I've had.
Oh, I think I've had this. I think the one time the three of us went, you, me, and Preeti. I think we had this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure we've had it together. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
that
yeah, I think
definitely.
yeah. So definitely, like if that is the kunafa, yeah, for sure. That's the Turkish version of kunafa, is what you're talking about.
No,
So,
Lebanese. Turkish is the worst one. Turkish is the one with the breaded
so
topping,
but,
and
but kaftan is Turkish,
yeah, but it still didn't have the Turkish one. It had the.
is it? Oh,
I think so. Wait, now I need to be sure as to what it is because I could be mistaken. Um,
because
so let me
I don't
see.
think I'm
Turkish.
mistaken. From what I know, kaftan is a Turkish restaurant. Or
Oh
what?
wait, then I'm mistaken. I think Turkish is the shredded one. So Turkish is the one I want.
Oh, okay. No. So for me, both.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No, I
I
don't
like
like. So
to.
this is the Lebanese one.
Oh yeah, I love this. I
You
love this.
love this? Okay, no, I like
The one
the
at
other
Firas
one.
Sweets, I really like.
But
So
that's not
I,
Lebanese. That's
it is Lebanese.
Turkish. No,
No, it's
that's this one.
it's always
It
that.
that's this one.
Yeah, this one. This one. This is what I'm talking about.
This is Turkish.
How is this Turkish?
What do you mean? This is Turkish. This is shredded phyllo pastry. This is Turkish. This is what we
Okay.
have in Firas
Okay.
every time.
Okay. I didn't know. So that
The
Firas.
other one. So the other one that we had is the yeah, that's the Lebanese one, which is I had it once with Shoaib in some place in Mohammed bin whatever Boulevard, but that's not something that I was a huge fan. See, this is the look at the texture; it's
No.
different.
I got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah. No.
Yeah, so we both prefer the Turkish one. Sorry,
Okay.
Turkey. I mean, I first slagged you off, but you were right. So I love your. At this point, there's not much Lebanese,
Not. Yeah. I mean, you do
except for
have
their
this.
rice. Yeah,
Yeah.
and some of the grills, I suppose, or whatever. But uh, yeah, okay, that's interesting. So kunafa and the baklava. Lukemat, I'm okay on. You know, at times I like it in a desert camp, but I'm not a huge otherwise
Again,
fan.
because I feel like I've not done justice to UAE in my Arabic venture. I think Luqaymat would probably go in there because of its importance
But
here.
also, I think that would be a cool thing because baklava you really can't make. You don't make it. I think live. I think a lukemat you fry it live and you can
I've seen
make
people
it.
make baklava live in the sense that they kind of cut it in the middle and then they put something on it and
Oh,
then
so
they.
they make it right from scratch and then they do it.
I don't know about if
Kunaf,
right.
I don't know, but they do. There is obviously the live counter where you can get the baklava bit, but I don't know about how. Uh, it's not from scratch. Look at you actually have the
Yeah,
batter and it goes into the oil and you get that done.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. Okay.
That's fine.
Before now, the last thing that we left in your menu is your founder's creation.
Hmm. This is a very difficult one. It would have to be like a starter for sure. I'm just thinking where the mix would come from and what it would be like. Don't really have a thing in mind. It's kind of like doesn't feel like it's been tried or tested or something like that. For sure, it will have a chicken version of it and a meat version of it. That's generally how I like my stuff.
Okay.
Limited largely to these two proteins. Um, so it wouldn't be a veg thing for sure. I'm
Of
sorry, I
course.
don't think this restaurant has too many veg dishes, but we'll keep a few for you so that you can come and chill at this place as well. And then probably have some vegan options in on the Italian side of things, not in Indian. I'm sorry, it's not allowed. Uh, but yeah, like I mean, we'll do something so that you can come chill. What where was I? Yeah, the founder's creation. So I know I love the combination of chicken and parsley, so it would have to have parsley and chicken in there. Um, I think cheese. I don't know which cuisine this would fall into, but I would have cheese in there as well. I like the flavor of like a pepperesque this thing, and I. How would it be? Like, would I want it in a pastry esque um, form or would I want it to
because there is that whole thing of stuffing a chicken breast with cheese and like
Oh yeah.
parsley and then breading
Oh,
it and then
oh yeah.
doing
Actually, there's something that my wife makes in the sense that it's stuffed with a lot of stuff in there, kind of thing, which is
yeah.
pretty cool. So yeah, I think that would be pretty nice as long as it's done right.
What does she stuff her chicken with?
Um, I think the what do you say? Aloo items.
Potato?
Potatoes for sure. Yeah, potatoes and a couple of different kind of veggies. I think.
Mm-hmm.
What else? And I don't know if she puts in cilantros in there, kind of thing. But
Okay,
it's got like
coriander, yeah.
a mint mint-esque flavor to it. That's
Okay.
but yeah, mainly it's the potatoes, which I like the baked ones.
Did I cook the stuffed chicken breast for you guys
Oh yeah, I
when you would
absolutely
had
love
come?
that part. I do love the um. You call them something. I don't remember. What's it
No,
called?
wait. So when you
I
and
think I took
Ask
them.
came,
I think I took that recipe from you and I gave it to my sister or something like
yeah.
that.
So
That's really nice.
I did the one with I put I think it was feta cheese or ricotta cheese, could be ricotta, spinach, and sun-dried tomatoes, dates. So you kind of mix that all together, stuff the chicken breast in it, and then I think I put the mushroom sauce on top of it as well.
Yes, I love a good mushroom sauce. So yeah, and I also like this. What is it called? It's not ranch. It's like a white sauce, but it's not. It's not the white pasta sauce. It's different and it's served at this American joint called Texas Roadhouse. I think it's called
Okay.
cream gravy or something like that. I do
Yeah,
like
so
the
they have
taste.
gravy. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's the
I'd like
sauce.
that.
Yeah.
So I'd like that chicken to be stuffed with like different things like what you said, but also with a top of that cream gravy that goes on the top. I think that would be my
Nice.
part. It's nothing too out there because I think my menu in itself and the cuisines that are there on offer is now making me feel very hungry. But
Yeah, I know. I am salivating at times. Okay.
yeah,
Now let's get to now that we're done with the menu, let's get to the poor souls who are going to be cooking it, as well as the poor souls who are going to be joining you in this sort of meal, right? So, who would be your dream chef and who would be your dream guest?
yeah. A dream chef would be my mom at her peak powers.
That's for the
Like
Indian bit.
for the Indian bit for sure. Yeah. Um, Italian or Turkish. I actually don't know enough people in the chef biz that I.
So, what I mean, I know Italian.
But
I'm pretty sure.
I will
I
just say that I would like to poach people who are already working at these restaurants that I really
yeah.
love to visit here. So for the Italian one, I don't know if Lantica is like an Italian restaurant or not, but I do like
Oh,
the person who. Sorry,
okay.
I'm,
No,
I'm,
all right. I was very surprised because I know what your dream or what your technically dream restaurant is, or the restaurant that
oh,
you
you mean the Michelin star that we're talking about? Yeah, I mean that would be nice, but I'm
yeah,
thinking more of a like easily
that's
accessible
fine.
dream chef.
He's your dream chef. Oh, come on, Massimo isn't
Yeah, but
it. Yeah, you never know. It's fine. He can come in. That's not an issue.
so my guess for sure will be Cristiano Ronaldo. Like,
Okay. Okay, wait.
it
But
would
who
be
would be
different
your
if I wasn't married, but I am married, so it is Cristiano Ronaldo.
if you
And we
weren't,
leave,
who would it
we,
have been?
yeah, we leave that like if you want to know who it would be if it wasn't like I wasn't married, then we will have that conversation off the record.
Okay, no, but so the Arabic one, tell me a restaurant from which you want the chef. Like, which
Hmm.
restaurant would you like the chef
Yeah,
from?
it would have to be from one of the Turkish restaurants, and I'm torn between the Grand Bazaar one and the one at Prosperous because I enjoyed the food at both those restaurants. I probably poach both of them, like get a good mix in there, kind of a thing. So, because I think I like the starters more in Grand. Well, at least Manti was like phenomenal.
Yeah,
Grand
yeah,
Bazaar. Then in Bosporus, there were a couple of main grilled dishes, especially the Adana kebab. It's freaking awesome. Also, I like this place called Zuzu, which is a
yeah.
mix of uh, Turkish and Lebanese. This
Zuzu
thing.
was really, really nice.
Grilled kebab, which is like a very long, 1 meter long
Yeah.
kebab, which you can like mix between an Adana and Urfali and something else as well. So,
We, yeah, I remember we did Zuzu, especially after that golf thing that we did. Oh, it was so good after eating, after walking so much in that heat and then just relaxing with a refreshing drink and kebabs. Oh my god, I'm repressing so many burps. It's
yeah.
hilarious. Okay, interesting, but only Cristiano Ronaldo.
Uh,
No, that's
yeah.
fine. I think that's okay. We keep
I'm
it to
trying to
one.
think of anyone. Oh yeah, I mean Bollywood SRK would be.
No, not another one.
Hey, I mean for sure. Like I mean King Khan, bro. Like
Bro,
definitely.
you're like, ah, man, this is the third person who have.
Who else said SRK? Wow.
So it's in the ones that we've heard before, Anushka said,
Ah.
um, and in this season, in this season, someone else also said the same thing.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Um.
So no,
I
that's
was
fine.
the first episode, but okay, cool. Someone in the season's already beaten me to it.
No, no,
Uh,
no. You are the first episode. I've just recorded it in that, so I know who it is and when it's going to come out. So, yeah,
okay.
interesting, interesting. Okay, let's get to the name of your restaurant. This is one place where people have obviously stumbled because they've not planned it. But let's hear your.
Neither have I. Right?
Did you
I
chat GPT
thought
it?
again, like I don't own this restaurant, so they'll definitely not name it uh inspired by me or anything like that. I googled. Like the first thing that came into mind was Nirvana, but with a ne with Nirvana, like a play.
Nirvana. Yeah.
But then I thought like Nirvana isn't exactly what I want the restaurant to be called. Um, it's not the best of meanings in terms of what I want that space to be.
Okay.
Um, so I did think of a combination of like um, the three of us because like that's one of the prominent things that's there. And I was thinking of like something like Pan Ace because like this is like play along like the panache of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Ace as in
I've,
like an ace symbol that's there as opposed to it being this thing. So I'm torn between that and then the other one like naming it something along the lines of Asman, like Asman, like homage to my better half in a certain way, I suppose. So, like
it
Asman.
definitely sounds very chaotic like her. So very
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I'm not sure exactly what I would name it per se, but I think Pan Ace or Panache, but like with the pan and an ace without saying anything, is the best approach that I kind of want to take.
Okay. So panache it is.
No,
Panas.
Panas.
Pan- yeah. Panache. Okay, we call it panache. All right. So
Don't
before we
have
get
the
to the
panache. We
yeah,
still
so before we get to the last two sections of this podcast, we'll just do a quick
got two
recap for
sections
everyone.
to go. Wow. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
just small ones. So let's just get to discussing this quickly for giving a quick recap to everyone listening in. So this is going to be not Naeem's dream restaurant to found, but dream restaurant to visit, right? It's a multi-storied building located in the heart of Dubai City Walk, where we tear down an ecological site to build this multi-storied entertainment plus restaurant uh, this restaurant location, I suppose. This the first. We'll start with the basement, and the basement's going to be your quintessential geek den, which is going to be designed in the or designed with the homage of the Batcave. It's going to feature your F1 rigs. It's going to feature pool tables. It's going to feature arcade games, PlayStations, you name it. You get to play out there. No food allowed, and only bare minimum finger food with drinks. So just a good time. We then move on to level 1, and that's the Indian floor, where you get a mix of the street food styles stalls and the fine dining. It's where street food meets fine dining. So you can, at the Indian level, you can try out their nimbu pani or their lassi. You can try out various kebabs, right? Or kebabs, as our guests would like to call it. You could try out what else was? Yeah, you could try out Naeem's mom's famous samosas, right? That's the
Yes.
main. That's the main thing, as well as the world famous mutton biryani, along with a healthy portion of ghee roast. And if you want something for desserts, well, tough luck. All you're getting is ice cream from Ideals.
Yeah.
Right. Next, we move on to the second floor, and that's an Italian heaven. Right. You walk through the Italian
It's of Sicily.
streets, the streets of Sicily, like a mafioso, and you get to enjoy whether the seating outside or inside one of those mansion-esque places. What are you going to get there? Well, probably a virgin mojito. You're going to enjoy a bruschetta. You're going to enjoy a bunch of white pastas and pizzas. And for dessert, you're going to get the everlasting, ever friendly, ever popular tiramisu, right? Tried and tested by Naeem, of course. And lastly, second lastly, we've got to the next floor, which is the Arabic cuisine, where when you enter, you're going to see this massive central pit where you've got the chefs like grilling to their heart's content, whether it be the shawarmas, whether it be the Adana kebabs, whether it be the, I don't know, sambusas, pidas, kibbes, mantis, and you also get to try out the lukemats, the kunafas, and lastly, I think the baklavas. So, and once you're all satisfied, but you want to work out that entire meal, go up to the top floor where you can either find yourself playing mini golf or you can find yourself racing around a very elaborate, very extravagant track in your very own go-kart. And that you can do everything. Okay, so in terms of who's cooking each one, so you've got Naeem's mom at her peak powers cooking the Indian food. You've got Massimo Bottura, I think, is how he's.
That is the guy from Osteria that you're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
Australia. Yeah, you're right. So
I think it is, if I'm
I
not
think it's
wrong.
Bottura. So him, yeah, he's cooking the Italian food, and we've got the chefs from Grand Bazaar and Bosporus who cooking the Arabic food. Who you're gonna meet in that restaurant? Well, if you're there for the grand opening, we've got none other than CR7 posing alongside Bollywood's very own SRK. And you
Actually,
can
I think maybe if not SRK, I would replace him with
you'll meet
Fazza.
Tiger
I
Shroff.
probably want to have Fazza in there.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
at least to have
Fine.
him. Like I mean, you go to a lot of these Arabic outlets like the Ustad and things like that, and you always see his picture there. I'd want him to come and I mean, like it would be an honor to have him join us for a meal. That'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. All right. So we're joined by CR7 and Faza. And well, apart from that, you can see all of this. You can experience this all at the first UAE Open Panache. So does that sound like your dream restaurant to visit?
Yeah, definitely. Like this is a place I want to not only just like visit one time, probably hang out at. Like
you never want to leave that place. You're like, I need to leave. Like, sir, we are closing. Yeah. No, I'm staying here.
Stay here.
Yeah.
There is a hidden fifth floor that no one knows about. Oh, by the way, I missed out on saying also the cave also has like 2 built-in theaters with seats like
Oh
30,
Jesus.
30,
Okay.
30 people each, so that you can have like a
Private
viewing
screening of.
party of sorts. This thing, right? Like it's not like any theater kind of a thing, but like it's for like small parties with your friends and things like that. Chill sesh.
Okay. All right, Naeem. Now we get to the last two sections, and the first part of that is your most controversial food opinion.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is
You're opinionated, so I can't wait to hear what you.
I think this one is but obvious. Like there is this thing of veg biryani. I'm really sorry, and I know a lot of people would second me on this, but there is no such thing as veg biryani. It just simply does not exist, right? Like there can be a veg pulao, but there is no such thing as veg biryani. A biryani essentially has meat in it. I'm sorry if you don't agree with it. That's unfortunately exactly how it's supposed to be. So
Okay.
biryani can be a chicken one, a mutton one, or in places where it's allowed, a beef biryani. But
Or prawns.
prawn biryani, yeah, like for anyone who loves seafood, for sure, prawn biryani. But no way can there be a veg biryani. It would be a veg pulao. Uh, if you don't agree with that, that's fine. You can leave some negative comments because hey, any publicity is good publicity. So
And
good
you're
for
no
Pradyumn.
longer part of the channel.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think that's the most obvious opinion I have in terms of.
Do you have something else that's not so obvious?
Hmm, I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm a relaxed foodie in terms that uh, leaving this one thing out, I'm
Yeah.
okay with most.
You
Oh,
have.
pineapple pizza does not work for
No,
me.
that's
Again,
fine. That's even more worse than the
yeah,
in terms of
yeah.
root one. But
Again,
I
it's not
think
like
you're
something.
someone who you're someone who has more likes and dislikes, and not like controversial food opinions. I think.
Yeah. It's not like I will tell you what to have and what not to have. Yeah, but I'll probably tell you what you're having is not veg biryani. That probably do tell you, but I don't tell you
Okay.
don't have the veg pulao, right? Like even though you're calling it a veg biryani, whatever.
Okay. Okay. And the last part of this podcast is your guilty pleasure food.
Okay. Yeah. This is a difficult one. Okay, but like
Because you
because
have
there are
too many guilty
two,
pleasures.
two things that I absolutely love. Again, like biryani is the most obvious, so I'll leave that there. Like biryani is if tomorrow I could only have one food because the world is ending, and that's the only one food that is available, that would have to be biryani and nothing else. Uh,
Okay.
Leaving that out, I think there are two things that I've always loved since childhood. One is the chicken pulao my mom makes, which is not like chicken gravy separately and pulao separately. It's like mashed in together, kind of a thing, which I absolutely love. And I love this khichdi and pal. I don't know where pal originally originates from. I don't know if it's like a Bangalorean thing because my aunt is from Bangalore and maybe my mom's picked it up from her. Maybe I don't know, but like my mom used to make this for the longest time. The khichdi and pal, and I really like the
What
chicken
is
pal.
pal?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to like explain what pal is, but like it's green in color to say the least. It's spicy.
Okay.
Um, how else? Like I don't even know what the masalas are that go into it, but I think it's got a corianderish flavor to it of sorts. Um,
And that's chicken, is it?
yeah, it's chicken. So yeah, that
Oh, is it like this?
yes, that
Yeah.
in the middle, the green one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hot
Um.
curry originated in Britain, specifically in Bangladeshi owned curry houses.
Oh,
Interesting. Oh, but
okay.
okay, I've had. Oh shit, this is something that I've been looking for because this is something that I had in Bangalore as well. But I didn't know. I thought it was like the Sauji curry always. But Sauji is like Maharashtrian, and it was always red, right? Oh, so there's a green part. Okay, I'm trying to go. I'm gonna see if I can make this shit.
Cool.
Interesting.
I
All
really
right.
like. And one additional dish is something that I've really enjoyed since not exactly childhood per se, but it's quite still early on. you've got these morning dosas you get, homemade ones, um, but it's fused with the omelette in there.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
absolutely love that. So there are two versions of it. One is the with the runny egg that's there on it.
Huh.
Okay, it's not an omelette. It's the runny egg that's put into it, and you kind of like break up the dosa and you kind of dip it
Dip it
into.
into it. Yeah.
I also really love. But the omelette being mashed into the dosa batter in itself, oh my god, I absolutely love that stuff. And it's like I could have that for every weekend breakfast and be okay with it, kind of a thing, right?
Yeah. I like the it's mutto appam, like it's the egg appam. So it's
Hmm,
essentially the same thing. So one is you can put the egg. The appam's obviously like a bowl, right? So you have the runny egg in the center, so you can obviously do that. Or you have like the coating of the egg on the appam. Now I don't like the coating of an egg on chicken, like the Afghani chicken tikka, but on an appam. Oh, that with a good. I don't think for breakfast, but I think that with a good chicken curry or a Kerala curry, right? Oh,
yeah. Yeah. There is
insanely
one
good.
more item again. Like I think I have too many guilty pleasures right now. It's like
Yeah, I can clearly see it.
yeah, a lot of them I think have dosas or rice involved in them. I think rice is like a heavy base in all of this, right? And uh, this is I think it's a Mangalorean specialty, which is like the neer dosa. Um,
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
absolutely love that. Yeah, with a nice. I think like I mean people like it with chicken curry and stuff, but I would want um, a meat like a beef curry to go with it. Like a I'm not. I prefer the green one, but it's not like pal esque. It's more what I don't know. It's like Mangalorean style curry. There's a green curry that it comes with it, kind of a thing. Or at least I've had it with that, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I think those are my main guilty
neer dosa is insanely good. I mean, I also like a kiri roti. I think is what it's called. Or is that
kori
what
roti. Kori
kori
roti.
roti? Kori roti. Sorry, kiri roti is I think the Kerala. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, people in
or
Mangalore,
Tamil Nadu.
like back home, would think if I'm actually Mangalorean at all because of the lack of seafood I've mentioned in there.
Yeah, but it's
But
not. I mean,
not
yeah,
like I said, I'm born. I don't know if I said it, but I'm born and brought up in the UAE, so I think I'm more influenced by uh, the lifestyle here or the choices, foods.
yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, so I guess that's a good time to call it a day. Thank you so much, Naeem, for being a part of this podcast and talking us through a very fun twist on what we would call a dream restaurant.
Yeah, I can't wait for the image to be generated to see what my address looks like when you kind of feed in those bullet points, translate into reality. Oh yeah, I look forward to that. Um,
Yeah,
I think you can have
interesting. Yeah,
multiple iterations, right? Because you can have like a collage of all the different floors that are in there, and all like
yeah,
matching together to show what the insides of that would be like. Good luck to
yeah.
you and whoever is designing that for you. So.
Yeah. So, uh, but thank you for everyone who's listening to this podcast, who's also watching us on YouTube. You do hit the like button, share with friends and family, subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on Instagram as well, where you can check out all of our previous guests who've been on here when Naeem was the co-host, when he had a lot of money, and now unfortunately he's decided if I can't have the money, nobody can. And well, yeah, this could either be the first episode of series 3 or the first and last episode of series 3, but I'll leave it up to.
Feel free, guys, to steal this idea and like go ahead and open this place up somewhere in the UAE. But if you are stealing the idea, please make sure you do it in UAE so that I get to visit this place. And I hope the first visit will at least be a complimentary where I can get my friends and family to come and chill at this place. I do vouch to you that all subsequent visits will be paid for as long as it lives up to the standards that I have set in my mind. So as long as it's clean,
I love the fact that it's your idea. You want it to be a certain way. You want
yeah,
free food for the first time at least. And then
yeah,
if they don't meet the criteria, then you're going to be either very upset or you're going to ask for more free food after that.
Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, if it's not good enough, it doesn't meet the quality, then there's no point in revisiting, even if it's free food.
Then you will take yourself away from that. You will, what's it called when you
disassociate myself
disassociate
from
just like how you did
for,
just like how you did for this podcast. You disassociate.
Yeah.
Okay. Grudges. But yes, thank you for everyone. Do let us know what. Do drop in your comments about what you thought of Naeem's Dream Restaurant. Is this a place that you would like to visit? And if so, please help us out as well financially. We need it. Apart from that, I'll catch you all on the next episode. Till then, see you.